Hey, how you doing? Ben Broussard with LOGA here with this week's drilling report presented by Blue Sky Innovations. Quick heads up, we've announced the 2016 LOGA Fall Meeting coming up in September in Lafayette, Louisiana. Added a full day to include important industry and regulatory content, all to keep you and your employees informed and on top of your game. Register for the LOGA Fall Meeting online at loga.la/fall meeting. All right, let's get into it.
Let's do this!
Starting off with the latest prices. WTI down from last report at $43.06 a barrel. Louisiana Light Sweet comes in at $43.48 a barrel. September Henry Hub gas reporting at $2.73 per MMBTU. U.S. rig count adds 1 over last week, stopping at 464 rigs, still down 420 from a year prior. All right, starting off in the Haynesville Shale, complete lack of permitting up here over the past few weeks. Chesapeake actively drilling in several DeSoto sites, and Vine Oil and Gas drilling a handful in Red River Parish. Total of 8 wells to the gas market this week, total producing wells at 2,554. Altogether, total Haynesville wells in pre-production set at 254. As for the big picture in North Louisiana, Tanos exploration drilling in Bienville Parish and still having 2 permits outstanding for future wells. At least 3 ongoing jobs in Lincoln Parish for Memorial Resources Development. Finally, DeSoto Parish dropping 2 rigs since last report, leaving North Louisiana with 15 running projects. Moving on to South Louisiana land, reports coming in from St. Tammany Parish. Hellas Oil and Gas still churning away and currently right over the 13,000 foot mark. Over in Point Capee Parish, they're growing their numbers with Pennington Operating drilling in 2 separate locations there. Finally, CX Operating closes up at 1 Roanoke location and spuds a short distance down the road, this in Jefferson Davis Parish. South Louisiana land adds 1 to end out with 7 running drilling projects. Moving over to inland water, Peak Operating spudding late last month at White Lake in Vermilion Parish. Hillcorp drilling in several locations while LLOX continues to drill at Manila Village. Louisiana inland water grows to 4 running projects. Finally, OCS Federal Drilling drops 5 rigs and reports at least 16 running deep water drilling projects. As a whole, Louisiana ended out at 42 active projects for this week, down 6 rigs from last report. Now, as for deep water permits, we've got 1. This one for Shell Offshore at Mississippi Canyon Block 812. Shallow water, nothing doing. However, back on land, we've got a total of 10 permits in 4 parishes, most in North Louisiana. To be more specific, 7 of them in Caddo Parish. These going for Hale Oil Company, Kelly Bayou Production, and Caddo Parish Holdings. 1 for Santo Operating in Franklin Parish, another for Mid-South Trading in the Shongaloo Field of Webster Parish. Finally, permit scored in Calcasieu Parish for Tri-C Resources. This week's permits went out in Caddo, Calcasieu, Franklin, and Webster parishes. Hey, you want a little more info? Be sure and check out the Office of Conservation's website. Thanks to you guys for listening to this report and sharing it with the folks you know. Forward that email or click this button right here to share it on up. Don't forget to follow LOGA for up-to-date news on the oil and gas industry right here in Louisiana. Until next time, this is Ben Broussard with LOGA TV.